Let's talk about Crypto Raiders. This is a play to earn game that has been on my mind lately. I'm feeling almost what's the word? I don't not angsty, but I'm feeling agitated. Agitated about Crypto Raiders. Let me talk about this game, which I think has a lot of good stuff going for it. This is not an anti-Crypto Raiders video, but I'm going to use Crypto Raiders as an example of something in play to earn in general in cryptocurrency blockchain gaming that I find a little bit frustrating, okay? Let me talk about how I discovered this game in the first place. So I had a few friends mention it to me, like friends of friends, none of my closest acquaintances or my closest internet friends, but just like random people mentioned it. I saw that they had this music submission thing. So musicians were encouraged to send their songs in for a competition. The top 5 songs were auctioned on Ethereum with a guaranteed bid of, I want to say, half an ETH or something, like a pretty large prize. This was interesting to me. And even though I didn't end up submitting any songs, I did end up keeping an eye on the Crypto Raiders Discord. So anybody who has been around the play to earn space or the crypto space in general knows Discord is a huge part of it. And I noticed in the Crypto Raiders Discord, there was a lot of positive energy and enthusiasm. And just it seemed like a really strong community. It seemed like a lot of people who were excited about the project and a lot of genuine enthusiasm. This was noteworthy to me because I've just seen a lot of awkward Discords, a lot of pump and dump stuff or just kind of cringy stuff or dead Discord. So this Discord, for whatever reason, the community vibe, as well as the vibe on Twitter, got my attention. Fast forward to a few months later, and I did indeed ape in. I went ahead and bought a character. I don't know. I had some extra ETH laying around. I was looking at the floor on OpenSea. It was even a little bit lower than it is now. It was around 0.04 at the time, 0.045. So it was pretty cheap. I decided to buy a 3rd-generation character. As you can see, different characters can be purchased from different generations, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. The earlier gens have a little bit of a rewards boost, I guess. I decided to buy one. Why not, right? When I bought it, I even remember I said something in the Discord and I got a bunch of, fire emoji reacts and people responding like, yeah, let's go, with all the GIFs and people celebrating and all, whatever. And then I tweeted about it a few times and it felt like, anytime I tweet about the game, I get a lot of friendly sort of engagement from the Crypto Raiders community. For example, if I just scroll down a little bit, this is my last tweet, 12 likes. I don't know. I just look, a response. You got this. A lot of positive energy, right? So why did I start this video by saying that this is going to talk about a play to earn concept of something that frustrates me? Well, let me show you what I learned when I went into the gameplay. Now, this is a level 4 to level 6 raid. I think level 7 is the max right now. So we are relatively, deep in the game here. I'm going to skip the lore text. I'm going to turn off the audio. I'm just going to go real quick. There's a nice little song that plays, but that's not really the point. So I'm not going to control anything. You don't control your character in the current implementation of the game. I'm going to watch my guy walk around until he encounters a single monster. This is how every encounter in the game so far that I've seen works. I've tried a variety of the levels, like 4 or 5 different levels. We go into a battle. Well, surely the battle is going to have some sauce, right? There's going to be something here, something interesting, some meat on those bones. Well, let me disappoint you a little bit. All we're going to do is click the attack button. Yes, that's right. This is literally it. It can crit, it can miss, it can hit. Your stats impact your damage and your crit chance and your miss chance and your defense and your HP. It's all you get is an attack button. Now, I don't want to spoil any deep gameplay here, but I've reason to believe you can actually get a second weapon or a second button at some point, so you have 2 different buttons to choose from. Also, look, I found some gear and I can now close the window. So this is highlighting the point, right? I led into it about all the good experiences going in, but obviously that gameplay is very disappointing. I mean, literally that's it. You watch your character run through a dungeon, it encounters a monster, I click attack over and over until I win or lose. And then you can have different builds, and I am collecting some gear as I go. Look at all this stuff I've gotten. Look at those stats. You get some stat points when you level up. It's just disappointing. I know I'm covering up the guy's face right now, but that's not really the point. It's just like, it's tough for me. What's frustrating for me is this. It's not about the money that I spent on the character. It's actually gone up in value since I bought it, so there's really no issue financially. I just don't know what to do about a nice community, and this is not the only game like this. A nice community, very enthusiastic, and then the game is not really a game. Like, I feel like I've been gaslit when people are like, "Oh no, the game's great." It's like, can't we be honest and just say that this is not a game yet? This barely counts. The graphics are nice, but there really isn't gameplay yet, right? And I haven't gotten to try the duel feature. Maybe the duels are super deep with a variety of move sets and builds and stuff. And I would love for people to tell me in the comments in general, why am I wrong? Where is the gameplay? Where am I missing it? What menu is it in? Because I've looked and I haven't found it in this case. And I don't know. And again, it's not an anti-crypto raiders video. I'm gonna hold my character and I'm gonna hang in there because I'm kind of curious to see what happens. But in general, I just think we're at this very awkward phase of crypto gaming, this very awkward phase of play to earn. People underestimate the gameplay opportunity of a game like Axie Infinity because the alternative is a lot of stuff like this, where I really like the graphics of the sprites and some stuff in the way they're building it out, and maybe when this game is ported to a Unity engine, which is on the roadmap, all of a sudden it's going to be sick. I hope so. You know, I own a character, so I definitely hope so. And the community is very nice. I like the people in the community that I've met. But for all the games like this, it's just I don't know what to really do. It's frustrating because the honest thing to say is like, what the fuck is this bullshit? That's the honest thing to say. The fuck is this? And I think I'm just seeing a lot of negativity towards NFTs outside of the crypto bubble for everybody who isn't like buying in all in on this idea of crypto. There's a lot of negativity. And I think that's only going to continue if we're going to have things where there's little to no game there. There's no gameplay, or there's like one or two buttons to press. But then people talk about it as if it's a game that has features and content and like, I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff in play to earn, but there was definitely something awkward, and I did decide Crypto Raiders was going to be a good example of what I'm talking about. Look, it looks really cool. If you go to the blog, you can see, this is not what I'm looking for. If you go to the events blog, look at this. This looks amazing. This looks awesome. This is why I was interested. This and the good community. Look at that. But then, you know, y'all saw the gameplay a minute ago. It's just not, there's nothing. It doesn't look this good, that's for sure. It looks way more awkward. And then on top of that, all I do is fucking wait until I can click the attack button, literally a single button. I heard someone say, maybe it was on the Bankless podcast, that we are speed running the history of games. So I feel like this is Dragon Quest 1, where I'm fighting against a green slime. I have one attack, they have one attack. Whatever the fuck happens, happens. At least in Dragon Quest, there was healing items, though. So yeah, I don't know. That's all I have to say. I'm hoping that Crypto Raiders develops into something cool. I'm going to hold my character and I'm going to try to stay involved and be a positive part of the community. So I really mean no disrespect to this game, but this is a general concept. I know I'm not the only one who's thinking it. It's that there's some of this awkwardness with, you know, talking about things that aren't quite the way we're talking about them. Let's just try to be authentic and honest, and let's definitely not try to hype things up when they're not ready to be hyped yet, I guess. That's Flux's take of the day. Okay, that's all I got for you. See y'all tomorrow with another banger of a video. Oh yeah, YouTube channel growing. Flux signing out.